Hey guys, so it is that time again. It is time for my monthly wrap up. I cannot believe that summer is over. I leave Ontario tomorrow morning to drive back to school, and I'm excited but a little sad to see summer go. I had so many good memories. If you notice, my voice is a little bit scratchy. I went out a couple days ago with some friends and I'm still recovering. So yeah, I read 8 books in August, which is pretty good for me, but I was hoping for more because I know once I start back at school, I'm not going to be able to read as much. So it started as a pretty bad month, but then it definitely got better, so let's just jump right into the wrap-up. So the first book that I ended up finishing was Horror Story by Grady Hendrix. If you saw my last wrap-up, then you'll saw that I DNF'd it, but I hadn't realized I had so little to go. So I ended up finishing it and I gave it 1 out of 5 stars. It did not get any better. It got even worse. The last part was stupid characters. It was a stupid storyline. It could have been done so well, but it just wasn't. So I don't recommend reading this book. It wasn't scary. It was more annoying, if anything. So just don't waste your time. And then because I was still in the mood for something scary, I thought I would pick up Bliss by Lauren Miracle. This is one I'd had on my shelf for a while and I was very excited to read, but it was alright. It wasn't scary, it was more thrilling, I guess. The ending was alright, but I only ended up giving it 3 out of 5 stars. Unless you really like Lauren Miracle's writing style, this was my first book from her, I wouldn't recommend this one either. And then I was starting to feel a little bit reading slumpy, so I picked up Amulet Volume 3 by Kazu Kibushi. I really like this series. It is a 6-book graphic novel series that is middle grade genre, but there is quite a few things that happen like for middle grade, but the artwork, let me find something, like the colors and the design is just phenomenal. It's gorgeous. So that definitely adds to the overall feel of the story. But I also really enjoy the plot, so I hope to pick up the 4th one soon, especially they're so good for me to read when I'm feeling reading slumpy because I just fly through them and they just get me so excited to continue reading. So 5 out of 5 stars. And then for a year-a-thon, I picked up The Maze Runner by James Dashner. I've seen the movie before I read the book. I watched the movie 2 or 3 times. I really enjoyed the movie, but the book is so much different. So I'm actually glad that I watched the movie first and then read the book because I feel like the movie is almost just like a dumbed down version of the book. Like, things are kind of the same, but more complex in the book, if that makes sense. Like, if you've read it, like, there's codes and stuff, and it's so different than the movie. So I liked it. I didn't like how different the characters were. That's one thing I didn't like. Like, Albie was so different. I don't know. I really liked the book and the movie separately, but I only gave the book 3.5 out of 5 stars. And then the last 4 books that I read this month are all part of the same series. They're kind of like their own little series, but they're part of a bigger series. And that is the first 4 books in the Rosemary Beach series by Abby Glines. So, Fallen Too Far, Never Too Far, Forever Too Far, and Rush Too Far. These books, though, I was, again, feeling reading slumpy. I was just so busy and I had so much going on, like with work and getting ready for school, that I went into chapters and I'm like, you know what, I need something smutty. And then I remembered I had an Abby Glines book. Thanks to Alyssa from AC Reads, so I will link down below. She got me hooked onto Abby Glines. So I read the first one and then I immediately had to go get the other ones because I just could not stop reading them. I read each of them within a day, and I gave this one 5 out of 5 stars, this one 4 to 4.5 stars, this one 4.5 stars, and this one 4 stars. I did a overall review where I go into more detail about each book on my blog that I will link down below because I don't want to give away any spoilers, and I'm very afraid that I'm going to. But this first book is about a girl named Blair whose mother just died of cancer that she'd been suffering from for 3 years. So her father left 4 years prior to that, I believe, so before her mother got sick. And now she's on her own, so she finds her father, who lives in Florida. So he says, come down, like, I'll take care of you. She's 19, but she has no money. So she ends up at her new stepbrother, Rush's house, because her father and his new wife have, like, gone away. So it's just so cute. There was quite a bit of drama in here. I'm not gonna lie, at some points I was like, you guys need to stop running away from each other and just deal with your issues, you're adults. But I really enjoyed it overall. I was laughing, I was crying, and they're just addictive, easy reads. I know summer's over, but if you have a couple more days that you just want to enjoy the summer feels, I recommend these books. So yeah, those were all of the books that I read in August. Hopefully I have a decent reading month in September if I do get time to read. I didn't read A Game of Thrones. I know, I am taking it to school with me, which reminds me, next Monday I will be posting the video of the books I'm taking to university. I am pre-filming it, so it'll be in this background, but I filmed it already. I'll be at school when you watch it. So yeah, I hope you guys had a great month in August. Best of luck if you're starting school again in September, or good luck with whatever you're doing in September. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.